She's dead.
Yeah,
Good job. The commitment.
I would marry him. I would marry him 10 times. I want his face to formally meet my fan. My fan really wants to kiss him.
Hi guys, this is Yasmin Janfetta. I'm here today with my lovely crew. We're going to go to an anime social. It'll be really fun. We have no idea what we're throwing ourselves into, but I'm sure it'll be fun. We'll be documenting and talking to some maids and experiencing anime culture of America. What was the first anime that you really felt changed your life?
Probably Naruto, since like we both went through not having family at a young age, which does suck, but like kind of like hearing about his story was like, wow, like even though people were total douchebags to him, he was still like, I'm cool, screw you, but I'm gonna like, you know, become like the Hokage.
Convention, man, I love going to them. It's supporting because you get to see people who it's like yourself. Most of my friends I met is all from a convention. Just start talking, growing more to do group cosplay.
Culture in America shifted in the late 2010s, and the reason for that is anime. But was it really then that the shift happened? No. It actually happened in the 90s. In the 90s, there were companies who felt that there was an opportunity to bring change to the American lifestyle, and they took it. One of those companies was 4Kids Entertainment, and they brought over Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and even Pokemon. This brought a shift to the children's cartoons that would soon influence the culture we now know today as otaku culture.
Hi, my name's Marina. I am the founder and owner of Dreamland Maid Cafe. We are a mobile traveling maid cafe that goes to a lot of anime conventions. We try to import as much of that Japanese culture just directly here to the United States. I've been in the maid cafe industry, I suppose, for a while now, since about 2016. That's when I joined my first group. I had a lot of fun. I joined a bunch of groups over the years. And so I took a lot of those experiences and things that I learned from the other groups to create Dreamland.
Now I know what you're thinking. Maid cafes? What are those? Well, maid cafes have been around in Japanese culture since 2001. They are themed cafes where the hostesses and waitresses all are dressed as maids. This might seem to others as weird, but once you get to know the girls, it really shines how amazing maid cafes can be.
Hi, I'm Maid Mia. I work at Dreamland Maid Cafe. I like the cutesy anime stuff, so I think everyone does, so this is like the perfect way to like embody it. But I'm also a freelance illustrator. I love drawing and painting on my free time. I draw usually like little anime girls, I guess, to be honest. It kind of follows me all around.
Hi, I am Maid Nyan and I am a cat. Meow. Most businesses, when you walk in, they're like, oh, hello, hi. But you know, with maid cafes, you're like, oh, hi masters, hi princesses, and you're like, oh, wow, I feel so special. Moi, moi.
Hi, I'm Maid Rin, and I'm part of Dreamland Maid Cafe. Anime culture is obviously very inspired by Japan, and this is a huge part of Japanese anime culture. So I feel like we bring like a little piece of that, especially with our cafe, to America. And I feel like it's something that a lot of people in America want to experience and can't go to Japan, so why not?
My name is Javier. I'm from Crisis Culture. I grew my business, or I created it during the pandemic. I was working a 9-to-5 regular job and I was like, I don't want to do this. And I realized, hey, I love anime. I'm just gonna go all out and make anime related merchandise. As far as negativity, there's always like the extremist in any fandom, any genre of anything. There's always the radicals. People will always want to argue, but at the end of the day, there's far more positivity than there is negative. And like a lot of people really want to like talk bad on anime, but it's like, hey, I guarantee you grew up watching Pixar movies or Disney movies or any of these animated movies. This is just a Western animation versus the Japanese animation. Like that's what this whole community at the core, I think, is what it's all about. It's just bringing people together who all love the same things, but they maybe have different experiences and they have different relationships with those different series.
So, Americans changed because they saw that it was a fun and new exciting thing that they wanted to try and learn about, that brought them great choices, great life lessons, and a way to have fun with other people who also enjoyed it. And they got to know people around the world that they probably never would have gotten to know any other way. It truly brought a community, something that everyone could talk about and be happy about.